Working with Blue Zones Jacksonville over the last year has been so impactful for the communities in which we both serve, UF Health Jacksonville and Blue Zones. Really giving the communities opportunities to make the healthier choice, the easier choice, from MOIs to purpose-driven workshops, to the extensive engagement with schools and the neighborhoods.
You know, this is the best kept secret since sliced bread. You want to get in on it. You want to get in on it and you want to make it your own.
We have a farmer that comes out. She's great. She comes out weekly. She gives instructions to us. We follow those instructions throughout the week. And so pretty much the students, they actually have taken over. That's their garden.
It just takes a little time, a little sunlight, a little water, and some elbow grease. You can get your own salad like that, but not like that. But when you grow it like that, you know.
We had kind of our pilot program with a cohort of Jacksonville University students where they got to each work within specific pillars. And then on the other hand, I got to work directly with our partner in Smart, North Florida to have our second actually cohort of data science interns at University of Florida come together to work on a year-long project, really looking at our current measures and metrics and how we can find kind of reliable metrics that can help us track our progress over time. The number one piece of data that I love sharing, and it's been consistent throughout all three waves, is that people really want to live and age in place in Jacksonville. No one wants to leave Jacksonville. And I think that's a really important first step.
Something that I really appreciate about Blue Zones is finding more of like those sustainable small changes rather than those kind of like big life overhauls. Natural movement, for example, kind of just doing more slow movements, more walking instead of it being some huge change like going to the gym every single day.
One of the aspects I really learned a lot about on the steering committee was the financial wellness. And they did that financial MOI. And that was the voice of the community, people that said, we want this financial wellness and literacy. And that contributed to their overall well-being. And it was something new, it was piloted, and it was definitely embraced and wanted by the community.
Like I said, I love the fact that, especially my little nieces and nephews, they love running up, I want ice pop, I want ice pop, not knowing that they're actually eating fruits and vegetables, herbs and spices, you know, so that in itself is the best part for me, is that kids are excited to eat their veggies, to eat their fruits.
It is our love to get back to the community and, you know, share that experience with the community.
It's been really exciting watching all of our downshift spaces that have been implemented in work sites. The idea that you would go and take 20 minutes away from your desk during the day without having to clock out or anything to just take a step back and refresh, I think is something really new and has been something that has really brought a lot of employees a moment of pause in a great way to say, okay, my employer is really serious about this. They want us to take a break. They want us to be in the right headspace whenever we're at work. And we also know that that increases productivity across the work site as well. So it really is a win-win for employees as well as employers.
We had a lunch and learn just talking about Blue Zones. So many of our staff really engaged and supported that and said, how do I get this to my patients? How do I get this to other people that maybe I'm not connected with, but that we both want to help?
This year we launched our ambassador program, and our ambassadors are really community members who love Blue Zones. Not only are they the pastor that stay next door to you or your neighbor, but these are professionals in their field, experts, doctors, lawyers, etc., who again just want to ensure that wherever they are, they're able to articulate just how much Blue Zones can impact those that are around them.
Last year, we worked with the City Council here in Jacksonville to pass smoke-free parks, and we had such good feedback from the community that we worked to expand that to include smoke-free beaches in the city of Jacksonville Beach. So we worked with our partners, Tobacco Free Jacksonville, and community members to show up to the City of Jacksonville Beach's City Council meetings and advocate for smoke-free beaches.
If I had to sum up year 2 in one word, it would be community. In year 1, we spent time laying our foundation, building trust, and engaging in powerful relationships with others in our community. And now in year 2, we're really starting to see the fruits of that labor and seeing people join Blue Zones, not just as a movement, but as a lifestyle change where culture and environment come together to be the most natural, healthy, and accessible choice.